My choice for the number 7 worst film of the year is 1,000 Words, and I'm starting to think that Eddie Murphy's sole purpose on this planet is to make Nicolas Cage not feel so bad about his career. I'm seriously starting to think that now. I know I'm beating a dead horse here in criticizing Eddie Murphy and how bad another one of his films is, but that doesn't mean he should escape the wrath here, okay? Or anywhere for that matter. Murphy, here he plays Jack McCall, literary agent. He can talk, he's a good talker, basically, is the whole point. And he uses his ability to gain selfish benefits and rewards for himself. But now an Indian guru by the name of Dr. Sinja, a new target of Jack's, if you will, has made a magical tree appear on Jack's yard. With every word Jack speaks, a leaf falls, and there's 1,000 leaves. And once 1,000 words are spoken, his life and the tree will expire. Okay, where do I begin? First off, Eddie Murphy's voice, his loudmouth manner, is one of the best traits that he's given us in any of his movies. It's one of the few good traits he still has left. And to take it away from him, this movie is doomed from the get-go. I mean, oh my goodness. And the sad thing is, Eddie Murphy, who, he's a great comedic actor making bad movies, but really his weaknesses are exposed almost more than ever here. And I don't mean the normal weaknesses that he's always been saddled with in some of his films, but, I mean, to me, Murphy's biggest weakness has been how many zeros he sees on a check when he gets offered to do a film like this. And also the zeros, and speaking of zeros, the critics give his movies out of 5 stars, 4 or 5 stars. Eddie just looks so feeble here, and you know what? There are times he does try to rise above the material with some of the direction given to him in many other films, but here he's just not even trying anymore. He's just completely and utterly unfunny in every way. Sadly, this was filmed before Tower Heist, though, which was a film that Eddie actually shined in tremendously. I felt his character in that film was the best in the whole movie. And I'm thinking, I had high hopes after that, thinking maybe that this is a sign that his career will take an upward trend again. I'm hoping that Eddie Murphy will take the Bill Murray mentality, where once Bill Murray's movies started becoming a bit weaker in material, well, in my opinion, Bill Murray wasn't making terrible movies, just movies that weren't up to the usual Bill Murray standards that I've come to get used to. He started taking supporting roles, stealing scenes in several movies, so much so that you wanted to see him again. And to me, that is what kept Bill Murray's career going. If Eddie Murphy, and again, I know he's still getting paid tons of money to do these movies, I know he's still consistently getting work, but that's not going to last forever. Fact is, he's now in his early 50s, and they're going to stop again, I hate to bring an age into this, but the fact of the matter is, he's older, he's been doing these bad movies for a long time, eventually they're going to stop paying him to do these, and he's just not going to get any offers at all. And maybe I shouldn't be too hard on Eddie here, because, you know what, this was filmed before Tower Heist, so maybe there still is hope for him. I really hope so. I like Eddie Murphy. I really, really do. But it's hard to keep liking him when he does stuff like this. But a bad movie is still a bad movie, and this is actually even beyond bad, which is why 1,000 Words is my number 7 worst film of 2012.